Hello, welcome back to my channel. I know that I look disarrayed right now, and I got this like weird part, but I'm doing that on purpose. And yes, I'm in my pajamas because it's comfortable. So this video, I want to do my hair trimming like I would normally do. I haven't done that yet. And I want to cut bangs because I've noticed that I have a receding hairline and it's obnoxious. And also, I have a really big forehead. And I just look really good with bangs when I take care of it and I cut it properly. And I have experience with cutting my own hair. You don't have to listen to anything that I do. This is kind of like just documentation, but hey, if you want to listen to my advice, do that if you want to. And if you get some good results, great. I watch too much Brad Mondo videos. So yeah, I'm going to cut my bangs first, and then I'm going to trim my hair. And I know that I'm going to have to do a little bit of hair training. If you want me to do a video on how to hair train your hair, there are several types of hair training. So if you want me to teach you how to do hair training in general, for training the hair to stay in a certain spot, like when you have bangs, so it doesn't do that like split thing if you don't want the split. You can hair train your hair to excrete a certain amount of natural hair oil, because if you use normal store-bought shampoo or drugstore shampoo, depending on what it is, it can force out natural hair oil. And so when you stop washing your hair, a whole bunch of oil builds up, and a lot of people think that that means you have dirty hair. That's not true. That just means that whatever you were using on your hair, regardless if it was products or shampoo and conditioner, that was not good for your hair. Just because you pay more for it or it's a well-known brand doesn't mean that it's good for your hair. So if your hair starts building up, you can hair train it to not do that and have a natural amount of hair oil in your hair. I'm not a cosmetologist. I probably could be, though. I just do a lot of research because I want to be healthy, and I also like helping my friends. And I'm a spiritual life coach, so I like to help guide people in a healthier journey. So if that's something that you're interested in, regardless if it's for your hair, healthy, just being healthy in general, or spirituality, I can help you with that. So now that my intro was like almost 4 minutes long, let's get to the full-on video. So I have already, as you can see, I've already kind of put my hair in a ponytail in the back. I know my hair looks really short and it doesn't look like a ponytail, but I put my ponytail in the back so I could separate the hair, and the hair that I wanted to cut is going to be up here. And I have little baby hairs that are starting to grow because I've been taking care of my hair. So I know that it looks funny. And the other reason why I want to cut bangs is because of my baby hairs. I know that with my normal hair, when I wasn't cutting it into bangs, the baby hair that would come up to the side would annoy me. And there are some videos where you can see it and I'm just like fumbling with it because it's irritating. So yeah, I hope the bangs will fix that, because the rest of the hair and the front will be the same length as some of my baby hairs. So I got a brush that's not even mine. It's my ex's daughter's brush. And you just brush it out. I do have a lot of dead ends and breakage, so I am going to get rid of that, hopefully. I'll definitely get rid of that. And if you see this, it's because I cut my thumb. Yes. I'm normally not good with having a conversation while I'm doing something else on videos, like I've noticed in other people's videos where they're talking about something else, or they're doing their makeup and talking about crime and mystery. Like, I love that stuff. But me personally, I don't think I can do it myself. So if I get quiet, I apologize. And if it looks funny in the beginning, it's okay, because once it starts growing out a little bit, it will look a little bit natural. So I know I see people twisting it, doing awkward shit with it. I recommend not doing that. Brad Mondo, I think Brad Mondo is a YouTuber who's a cosmetologist. And he even stated that you don't want to twist it, because you have no idea how it's going to turn out. I know a lot of YouTubers that I've seen, they'll twist it, and sometimes it comes out good, but sometimes it turns out really bad. So I just recommend you not twist it. And this is what I learned on my own, not from Brad Mondo. So when I was a teenager, I had bangs. And we noticed in the beginning when we were cutting my bangs that we'd be like, oh, I want my bangs right here. And then when you would cut it, it'd be a lot shorter than where you actually cut it. And it's because when you cut like that, when you cut bangs like that, it will go up a little bit. So go a couple, maybe like an inch and a half or maybe more longer than you actually want it, because when you are done, you can fix it in a certain way. But I would recommend that when you are cutting your bangs, that you don't go, oh, well, I want it right here, so I'm just going to cut it right here. Don't do that. Move it down a little bit, because it will rise and it will surprise you. I know it doesn't make sense, but I don't know if it's gravity or what, but that's what happens. So when you're cutting your bangs, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I'm just warning you from personal experience. When you cut it where you want it, it will rise in a very uncomfortable way. And no, I have not cut my other dead ends yet. It's been in a ponytail. I'm cutting my bangs first. And yes, I am on my couch, but I have something right here that will, make sure that it doesn't get everywhere. So, say I want my bangs to be right here. I would cut it right here. And if it turns out funny in the beginning, it's okay. And my hair was crooked to begin with, technically. And I know this looks funny right now. And I know that it looks a little bit wonky, but once it grows out, I'm surprised that I'm not going to have to do any, I'm going to have to trim some parts right here. I'm surprised that I don't have to do very much hair training, which I thought I was going to have to do. I think that me having my hair to the side like that for a long period of time, kind of helped whatever is going on here. And I'm gonna have to style it and cut it. And as you see, like I told you where I wanted it in the beginning, like over up by my eyebrows. And then when I put it down a little bit, it raised exactly where I wanted it. I know that it looks funky now, but the way I normally do it is it will grow to the way that I want it in at least a week or two. And I know that it's not as even as it normally would from the last time that I cut it myself. Where did my brush go? And if you've seen my other videos, my other videos explain how I trim, but I will do this video, I will do a little bit of a shorter version of how I trim my dead ends here. So, and that is all the hair that I cut off. So, and I will get, at the end of the video, I will do how, at the end of the video, I will do an advice video of how to, like, style bangs properly, and, like, especially if you had a little bit of a, like, a weird cut, how to kind of, like, fix that, and how to kind of, like, blend everything in so it doesn't look wonky. I'm quite surprised I don't have to do very much hair training because it's not split. So this is how I do my trimming. Brad Mondo's probably gonna murder my video, but that's okay. I still love Brad Mondo, regardless. Should have seen my bangs when I was a kid. They were horrific. So I just trim the dead end part. The excess, the breakage. Woo! And then I take the other part and I just do this all around my head. So I got that part, and then you brush to get excess out. And then you check this way. Don't be too excessive when you have all your hair out like this. So that's one part of it. And then you take your hair down. And then you take the hair tie and you put it up like this. I am a Flintstone. Then you brush it. This is driving me nuts. It's better than seeing my 5 head though. Then you brush it out like this. Then you separate it. Then you separate it. Then you cut. Boop. Try to get it as even as possible. just know that when you're doing your own hair, when you're cutting your own hair, it may not come out 100% even. But just know if you tried your hardest, no one is going to notice it unless they're like up close. The way that I see it is I do my own hair because it's free and it keeps my hair healthy by doing trimmings. If I can't afford someone else to trim my hair, then it's perfect. I'm a bit weird when it comes to people touching my hair. Like, yes, I love people like massaging my head and touching my hair. I'm weird. But I don't really like that energy exchange because your hair is your crown. And especially in spirituality and a lot of cultures, the hair is sacred and it takes in energy and releases it. So I want to be careful. Another reason why I cut my own hair is because I want to be careful about who touches my hair and what energy is absorbing into my hair, because I want to keep my hair nice and healthy. Yeah, in the camera, it looks like my hair, at least what I see from the viewfinder of my screen laptop, it looks like I dyed my hair. It looks like I dyed my hair like black or dark brown, and I didn't. My hair is normally like a light brown, and I have a little bit of like discoloration from old dye, but from what I can see, you can't really see that, and my hair looks dark. I normally look really good with dark hair. I want to try to go blonde because I'm just super pale. I'm fair skinned and I would look really good with blonde hair. I've also done a blonde filter and I look bomb. Okay. Wait, I got distracted. Okay. So let's brush. Let's see if everything is good. And when you put your hair together like this, if you don't see a big enough issue where you would have to fix it, don't do it. Because overcutting, you'll notice your mistake after you do it. That one I only snipped a little bit off. Okay. Now, I would recommend when you have bangs to try to, especially when you cut your own, kind of want to keep that like side part going on. I would recommend getting headbands because it will make things good. If you accidentally cut things uneven, a good thing to have is headbands and scarves and little clips because they will literally save your life. And I will style this at the end. I'm not done yet, obviously. So I halved it. It's probably crooked, but like I said in the beginning, I don't care. You'll get better the longer that you do it though. I don't normally care what people think about me, so if they see that I have a crooked hair, who cares? It's my hair. You don't have to look at it if you don't want to. Does it make me feel comfortable? Do I like my hair? Is my hair healthy? That is all that's important. Like, I don't give a frick if you have blue hair, purple hair, green hair, brown hair, red hair, blonde hair. I don't care. That doesn't really mean you're a bad person. And if anything, I notice that people who color their hair and who have tattoos and piercings, I've noticed that they're the most nicest and less judgmental. So, if I had a business, I would definitely want to hire people who are authentic and who are themselves and who have tattoos and piercings and colored hair, because a lot of those people either have to fake it to get a job, which sucks, or they have to, or they just don't get hired, which is really messed up. Just like with owners of pit bulls and like other certain species that Hollywood and the old generation had said that pit bulls are horrible and mean and blah, blah, blah. That is not true. That is a lie, because I had a pit bull that wouldn't even hurt a fly. And it's the owner, it's the people who raise them. Like, I know someone who raised a puppy, and they're horrible people. They are not my friends. But they raised the puppy to be this horrible guard dog, which I don't have a problem with guard dogs. But here's the issue that I have, is he would train the dog to bite everybody and to be mean and gruff and like anybody that's walking past the gate and it's a public street, he will literally try to jump the fence and eat them, regardless if they're children or not. Like, that is something that I have a problem with. And because of owners like that, you got poor little, pits that wouldn't ever hurt a fly, and basically like a cop or someone walking in the yard and they're trying to protect their own, and they bark and they end up getting shot. And those poor babies are killed. And I am not okay with that. I'm checking. This doesn't need very much of a trim. Okay. So I'm going to see what I can do here. I don't want to do too much, because I don't want to be as even as I'm able to get it. This camera doesn't do it justice, though. Let's see. There is a billion ways to style. My hair is super frizzy, so don't mind me. And this would look 10 times better if I had makeup on. But the headband will keep, oh, I'm starting to have a split going on. Will keep your hair from doing that normally. It looks horrible. You can curl the bangs to make it look better. Do a little afro shake. It will grow into looking a lot better. You can use headbands, you can use little clips. And yes, I to grab. That looks great. My hair is like sticking. I think it's breakage because I used a straightener too much on my hair. It will grow out and it will look a lot better. Be like, let's see this little comb over. I'm not angry at the comb over though. I just really wanted to hide my 5 head. And if you want to check out my videos, because in future videos I will be wearing makeup and stuff, and I'll dress up so you can actually see the 100% outcome of, you know, how it looks if I were to clean up my face and, you know, do my makeup and not be in my pajamas and not be in a room that's almost dark. And it's like maybe 2 p.m. So, and I have the window shut, which I'm going to get ready to open and do some more videos and do some lives. If you're interested in seeing more of my content, please like and subscribe. I have different personalities in a lot of my videos, so if you want to see a different personality, just like and subscribe. So, yes. Thank you for watching, and I will see you for the next video. Bye.